Welcome back, guys. David Parks with Exploring Parks. I've got another flashlight to review for y'all, and it's the Sofirn SC31PRO, which is another highly recommended flashlight from the flashlight and EDC community. Now, just a forewarning, I ordered a bunch of flashlights, probably enough to do a couple flashlight reviews a month for the next year. So if you're into flashlights, keep an eye out for my future videos. Now, coincidentally, as I was doing this review, Sofirn reached out to me wanting me to review this very one, and they compensated me by giving me a free light. So just know that that's not going to sway my opinion on this. I'm going to cover this as far as negatives and positives on the light. So it will not change the honesty of my review. With that out of the way, let's get to work. Now, right off the bat, when I received this, I was surprised by the nice packaging. If you know me, packaging is one of those small things that is important to me, and I'm sure some of y'all feel the exact same way. This is 6.89 inches with a head diameter of 1.5 inches. When it comes to feel, the grip is pleasant to the touch, not too grippy, that it feels like sandpaper, but not too smooth that the slightest bit of sweat or water will make it feel like a wet bar of soap. Obviously, with it having a price point of $40, it doesn't feel premium, but for the price point, this beats most flashlights in its category. This came out in August of 2020, so as far as reliability goes, time will tell, but based on the reviews from the flashlight community, they've had Sofirn lights before for many years with no issues, so I'm sure this will stand the test of time like the previous models. Now let's talk about the LED and reflector. Sofirn put a luminous SST40 LED in it, which is a potentially more powerful LED compared to their previous models in this price point. The one I have is 6500K, and surprisingly it's fairly white, so no angry blue. Now there is a hint of green in the beam, but it's not unpleasant at all. The reflector is smooth and has a large opening and deeper seated LED to accommodate the larger LED. In the tests I've seen online, the flashlight was measured having a max of 2434 lumens and 18,985 candela, which is a 7.8 candela per lumen. Extremely impressive. This lasted for 29 seconds, then dropped down to 2,255 lumens at 30 seconds in turbo mode. After that, it dropped down between 1,100 and 1,200 lumens for an impressive 35 minutes. Now, taking consideration the light was calibrated to reach these numbers, and that's the benefit of this light having the Anduril UI. Without calibration, you're looking at far worse numbers. 1,500 lumens in 30 seconds, and it drops to 200 lumens for 8 hours. For comparison, in my last video, the Workos FC11's temperature regulation dropped down to 400 lumens after 90 seconds, but it doesn't have the Anduril UI, so you're stuck with those numbers. Now, with this UI being so confusing, I'm going to make a separate video on how to calibrate these lights with the Anduril UI. I've watched so many videos talking about this UI and I still can't get the name right. Okay, so this graph, and I'm gonna post it up here, it literally has a Batman sign in it. So that should show you how confusing this thing is. Now, what's cool about this is that you can program it in ways where you can do like strobes, you can do like what looks like a fire or a TV light. It's an amazing system to learn, and I highly recommend diving into the capabilities of this UI system because you've got so many different possibilities as far as light output, light programming, and strobe programming. Now let's talk battery. This sports an 18650 rechargeable battery, and it comes with a USB-C charging cable. From 0% battery, it takes about 2 hours to fully charge, and runtime in high mode is 9 hours and 40 minutes if you don't calibrate it, and 2 hours and 50 minutes when you calibrate it. When the battery is over 30%, the switch will be green, and once it reaches below 30%, the switch will turn red. Now, out of the box, the LED light for the switch that shows the battery level will always be on, and for me personally, it was really annoying. But you can configure this as well. You can adjust the button to glow when the light's off, either bright, dim, animated, which is like a pulsating animation, or off completely with 7 clicks of the switch when it's off. Also, it has waterproof O-rings, which makes it waterproof up to 6 feet 7 inches. Now let's talk about the things I don't like about this light. I don't like that this doesn't have a low profile pocket clip, and I don't like that this doesn't have a magnet on the tail cap. Other than those little things, this is a fantastic light that I highly recommend if you're wanting a flashlight that isn't gas station price, but also not military contract priced either. At $40 with this light output, teamed with the Anduril UI and build quality, I think this is a great buy. Also, Sofirn gave me a discount code that you can use on Amazon, and it's right here. So if you want this light, go ahead and use this discount. Other than that, we're done here, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment. If you like the video, subscribe. If you're not having a great day, make it great. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.